Gyles Brandreth and Alison Hammond have joined us to discuss today's top stories. Morning to both of you. Gyles has got his penguin jumper on, and that's for a very good reason. We'll come to that story in a moment. Good morning to both of you. Let's start with the fact that people across the country are rejoicing as beauty salons set to reopen along with nail salons, tattoo parlours and tanning salons. Are you thrilled with that news, Gyles?
Well, of course, none of us needs a beauty salon. But the truth is, of course, I'm really thrilled for the people running the beauty salons. If only 52 years ago I'd listened to my wife when she told me to start moisturising, I would now look like you, Phillip. As it is, I look like this, and I'm not quite sure what to do. I'm working up to going to a hairdresser soon. I've saved, because it's £20 a month for me going to the barber, I've managed to save £80 so far.
Well done. Do you cut your own?
No, I haven't cut it at all. It's growing back. I thought I was totally bald. It turns out I've got hair like this. I was quite excited until earlier this week I met my friend Susie Dent, and she said to me, "Oh, Gyles, you're looking like Dick Van Dyke." You remember Dick Van 100 years old.
I think you're looking good on it.
Very flattered.
You look very good. Alison, what do you think?
I was rejoicing. It's like one of the best pieces of news in the whole wide world. Obviously, I got my hair done this weekend.
Your hair done.
Really happy about that. I just think, you know, these people need to feed their children. I think, thank goodness.
And beauty salons are, I mean, it's one of those places that I thought, actually, the way they are run, it's incredibly clean anyway because of the nature of what they're doing. Like you said, when you go into a nail bar, everybody's wearing a mask and has done forever, for as long as I can remember. They seem more set up for this than anyone else.
It seems so strange that we haven't gone back sooner, to be honest with you. And the very fact that you can't have your eyebrows done now, that's really upsetting me, because men can go into the barbers and have their beards cut. What about women's beards? What about my beard? You know, my beard needs cutting as well. I need to be threaded. So I just think it's just silly.
You know, you can get one of those threading machine things now.
Really?
You'll end up with no eyebrows if I give you the link for that, won't
I've
you?
just been shaving.
Do you think though there was an element of sexism here, because hairdressers could open before beauty salons, and when it was raised in Prime Minister questions, the members sniggered when beauty salons were
it was like a mockery, wasn't it? It was like they thought it was really funny, and I just think it's not funny. First of all, it's people's livelihood, very important. They need to get back to work as well. And also, yes, women are being affected here. We need, for our own mental health, to do our nails, to do our hair. We need that, to do our moustaches, because we do have them. Everyone knows what us women have. Holly, you know. When you know, you know. We need grooming, and it makes us feel good. It makes us feel better.
Let's move on to a different talking point now. The Foreign Office has advised against cruise holidays despite lifting travel restrictions for dozens of countries. They said they will review this advice. However, a new study today revealed how people are planning to have a staycation this year. 3/4 of Brits are going to spend it in their garden, and 4 out of 5 will make the most by being at home. I mean, this is a bit of a blow, Gyles, isn't it, to the cruise industry?
It's a terrible blow to the cruise industry. I've hosted awards for the cruise industry a number of times, and I've been on a variety of river cruises, and I love them. So for me, this is really sad news indeed, but you've got to live in the world as it is. I was excited to see that the people of Barbados are inviting us all to move over there and open virtual offices. I don't quite know what they're offering us. Maybe we can stay free for a year. That's quite exciting if we can work remotely. But more seriously, I'm very lucky, because I have a house and a garden. So it'll be fun for me to spend August actually in the garden. And I've got a signature dish, baked beans on toast. And so I'll be well, actually, it's become simpler because I'm on a low-carb diet. So I've cut out the toast. So it's baked beans. And I've discovered, too, since the microwave broke, that actually cold baked beans are quite exciting.
You're living the dream, Gyles.
Who needs crockery? Hey! So I've got a can, I've got a fork, I've got a garden. I'm fine.
I'm living like a student.
It's living the dream. I love being in my garden, though.
Well, your garden's all just been done, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been done. It's a small space, but I just love being in my garden. If you've got the weather, it's going to be fantastic.
And there it is, there with your new tree.
Oh, there it is.
Has it changed
See,
much?
I've got the palm trees, you see. It has changed a lot. I've now got a pergola, so there's a little area where I can sit down. Obviously, the jacuzzi's still there. Oh, that's my swimming pool.
Yeah.
I've got my swimming pool. I've got my little pergola. I've got my little living room.
Just need the sunshine now.
Just need the sun. The sun is very important where I live. But do you know what? Just stay at home, chill. and enjoy yourselves.
Well, Gyles is saying that he's eating beans out of a can. He's realised his hair's growing back. He's got a lovely house. He's got a garden. But is any part of your house noisy or near the street, Gyles? Because there are now noise-cancelling windows.
This is the best news I've heard in years. I live in London, I right on the street, and it's fierce with traffic. Even now, I have a tricycle, of course, to travel around while avoiding public transport. I'm on my tricycle. It's quite risky, because immediately outside my front door is a main road. The noise is horrendous. This is the most exciting news since the invitation from the people of Barbados to spend a year with them.
Well, these are researchers from Nanyang Technologies University in Singapore, filled a window with 24 small speakers in a grid pattern and used them to generate an... Yeah.
And you can't see through it. You might as well just brick it up.
Is that the window? Maybe
that's the first time I've seen the picture. That's shockingly horrible.
That makes it redundant as a window.
It's not a window, it's a wall.
It's
a wall. They're suggesting we brick up our windows with these devices.
It looks
hilarious.
It looks like a wine. It does look like a wine cabinet. We put wine in it.
Well, I mean, this story has suddenly changed completely from me thinking and us discussing it this morning being a brilliant idea. It's
the worst story ever. Let's go on to
that in your car, you wouldn't be able to see.
all I'll say on behalf of the Nanyang Technological University is that may be a prototype. Maybe things will, as they always do, get smaller.
Well, it's utterly ridiculous. Let's go on to a sensible story and talk about penguin poo now, shall we? Gyles, we are loving your attention to detail, your penguin jumper there. Yesterday, we learned, I didn't know whether you know this, that penguins can shoot their poo over 4 feet. But did you also know that penguin poo has the same effects as laughing gas? Who found that out?
Oh, as the scientist.
The scientist? They got high, didn't they?
It said that Professor Bo Elberling from the University of Copenhagen said the truly intense amount of nitrous oxide exhumed was enough to send someone completely cuckoo.
What? Gyles?
I have known this since 1955, when I first visited the Regent's Park Zoo and went to the wonderful penguin enclosure there and burst out laughing. I have always loved penguins. And as a child, I went to see the penguins regularly, week in, week out, with my mum. She took me to the penguin enclosure at London Zoo, and we always had fun. And now we know why. Penguins spread happiness. It is like laughing gas. To be in the presence of penguin poo is, frankly, to be in heaven.
I don't think there'll be a greater sentence said on this morning.
What is that noise?
Is that us making those
Are we
noises?
doing
Or is it Gyles?
What is it?
Is that you, Gyles?
I'm so sorry. It's the penguin I keep in the kitchen. He's finished the baked beans. He's on his way. I'll be with you in a moment, darling.
And for you, are you made happy by penguins?
Do you know what? The last time I was in a penguin pen, they just was pecking me, man. I didn't like it at all. I don't remember laughing or anything like that, but they were really, like, a bit pecky. But, yeah, it's a natural high. Let's go for it. Bring it on. Penguin poo. I can't believe they shoot their poo, like, 4 metres.
Yeah, 4 feet.
Oh, that's a bit shorter, isn't it? But still long, though, isn't it?
It's still impressive. And it can go straight upwards, apparently. Yeah, and if you weren't watching yesterday's show, you won't know anything about this. That's what we were discussing
Google
yesterday.
it. It's interesting.
Thank you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Very
Thanks,
much.
Gyles.
Thanks, Gyles. Lovely to talk to you. Gyles, in fact, before you go, we can catch you on Gogglebox on Friday night at 9 p.m. on Channel 4. And congratulations, because you're also up for a podcast award this weekend. Is that right?
It is for Something Rhymes with Purple with Susie Dent. I'm so excited. Tomorrow night. Please vote.
We will vote, and the best of luck to you, that's for sure.
Well done. Thank you.
Thank you.